Hello and welcome to the second of two tutorials for converting fractions into decimals and percentages. This is the tricky one. This is the one that's going to take quite a bit of work, and you need to have a good understanding of how to divide numbers using a long division method. We use a condensed chunking method in this, and hopefully it'll make sense for you, but make sure you're quite confident with this before continuing with this tutorial. Let's see what it's all about. This is a good summary of what we're going to go through, so at any point you can pause the video and come back and have a look at this procedure. But basically what you've got in the middle of it all a long division, and we'll be converting 5/8 into decimals and percentages, and in the middle of it there is that division, but either side of it there is a multiplying by 100 and a dividing by 100. It's converting the 5 into a bigger number and getting an answer, and then converting that answer back into a smaller number so that we can convert the fraction accurately. Let's go into a bit more detail. We want to convert 5/8 into a percentage and into a decimal, but it's very difficult to do because there is no way really of getting to a fraction, an equivalent fraction over 10 or an equivalent fraction over 100. So the other way to find the decimal and the percentage is to divide the numerator by the denominator. Dividing 5 into 8 is difficult to do. So what I try to do, or what I'll be showing you, is to take the numerator and multiply it by 100. So 5 times 100 equals 500. That at least is an easier number to try and divide rather than 5 on its own. So let's divide 500 into 8. We've got 8 in the bubble, which means that we use our 8 times tables to get rid of as larger multiple of 8 from 500 as possible. Now, if you go through your 8 times tables, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, I can use that 6 times 8 being 48 to get rid of 480. And if I put in the brackets, it's the fact that I'm using 60 lots of 8, and remember that I add the numbers in the brackets up to make my answer, then I'm well on my way to the division. I subtract the 480 from the 500 and I'm left with 20, and I'll use my 8 times tables once again to get rid of 16, which is 2 lots. That will leave me with 4, which will be my remainder, and if I think about 4 in relation to 8, I know that it is 0.5 or a half. So 500 set into 8 is 62.5. Now at the beginning of this, I multiplied the 5 from 5/8 into 500, and I divided that by the 8, and I've got 62.5. And I need to multiply the no, I don't need to multiply. What am I talking about? I need to divide the 662.5 by 100, which means I need to move it twice to the right. Move once, and I'll have 6.25. Move it again, and I'll have 0.625. This means that my 5/8 is worth 0.625. Try putting it into a calculator. 5 divided by 8 and see what the answer is. Pause this video now and have a go at these two examples. Take your time over it and go back to that first slide to have a look at the procedure for the example. Okay? Take your time and away you go. Here are your answers. Sorry I forgot to put the pause time on it. If you could pause the video, we'll grind it back a little bit and that'll be fine. But if you've already done it, here are your answers. And if you've got it wrong in any way, just come and see me and we'll go through it together. But if you've got it right, really, really well done. If you're getting all this right, you're doing amazing stuff. So well done and keep going with the maths.